It's Meso, y'all. Come on into my kitchen today, where we're going to be making a great cranberry cornbread stuffing or dressing. Let's go ahead and get started. So you see out here I have some broth, I have salt, garlic, I have black pepper, and I have paprika. I have 2 eggs, and then I have some onions and multicolored bell pepper and celery cut, sage, pepperoncini peppers, cranberries, and I have some giblets sitting there, but I'm not going to use them. Now, if you want to use them in your dressing, that's the way you do it, but I'm not going to put them in mine. Here I have some bread that I've toasted up in the stove on about 250 degrees, and I left it in for about 45 minutes, maybe a little longer. I did this on yesterday, and I took it out and put it into a Ziploc bag and held it over for or until today. Okay, now here I want to show you how I did my bread. I have cornbread here. I have some wheat bread. I have some, I think some buns, and I'm taking all this bread and cubing it up, and I'm putting it on just a big pan here, and I'm gonna sit it in the oven, and I'm gonna let it sit in there for um, 45 minutes or to an hour on 250 degrees. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and begin to make my dressing. Here you see I have my bread cubes that I made on yesterday and set them in the oven. So I'm gonna get started with those. And this is all kinds of bread, if you remember. And I'm gonna come right back with my celery, my chopped up onions, and my multicolored bell pepper. Here I have 3 tablespoons of pepperoncino peppers, and here I have 3/4 cup of cranberries. You can put a little more in if you'd like. Okay, here I have my sage, and I have 3 tablespoons of sage. So I put in my eggs, and I'm whipping them up. Just I should have whipped them before I put them in. I just added some broth to this, and this is broth from the duck, which is very greasy. It's full of fat, and it makes the best dressing. I just put in some salt, some garlic, some black pepper I'm putting in now, and some paprika. Not a whole lot. All right, I'm mixing this up, and I want to be careful because I want it all to stay in my bowl. I need some more broth, so I'm just going to put it in. It's got a little stuff in here that boiled. It came off of the giblets. I'm going to just hold that back and pour in the broth, the actual broth. So I'm going to mix this up. I'm going to leave it, some chunks of bread in here. They're not going to be just totally smooshed, and then the rest of it's going to be smooshed. You'll see what I mean. Here I have a 1 can of cream of chicken soup, and I'm going to put this in here. It's going to add some flavor. It's going to add some creaminess. It's going to add some fat. It's going to be delicious. And I'm just mixing it up again. I could have used a bigger bowl, but this will do. So I have this cast iron pan here with this just a little oil, about a teaspoon of oil, when it's spread it out. I'm going to get this dressing into this pan. I'm going to just sort of smooth it out and even it out into the pan. Now this is not done. I can smell it already. You see what I mean by the pieces of bread are not all smushed up? It's going to go in the oven at 350 degrees. And now it is out. And I'm smiling. Oh my goodness, my kitchen smells so good. Take a look. Take a look. Oh, now I am so excited. I'm coming around my camera, and I am actually trying to taste this with my left hand. Oh, hard to get it, but I just want you to see how soft this is on the inside. Oh, gotta taste it. Let me taste it. Oh, oh, hot, hot. Oh, it's so good. It is really good, guys. Oh, you got to try this. So now I want you to see what I did with it. Actually, I made stuffing and dressing. This went on the inside of a duck, and I have that video up. I'm gonna try to put a link up to it. Now, this dressing that was in the duck, when I coated the duck with the sugary glaze, I also covered the area where the dressing was, and so that's caramelization on the dressing. That's why it's so dark, but it tastes really, really, really good. I want to thank you for coming by, watching my challenge. You knew I'd be throwing down today. If you like what you saw, share, comment, give me a thumbs up, and come back. Bye-bye.